And starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the WitchCraft playthrough, a Minecraft playthrough. Welcome back to, or welcome, yeah, welcome back to Minecraft Mondays. It's Monday, it's Minecraft time. How was everyone's weekend? I hope your weekend was just as good as mine. We are going to be doing some work in this area today. Oh, hello, friend. How's your day going? I hope you're having a good one. We're just going to get some sleep going. All right. And we're actually going to be doing some work in this area today. We're going to be doing work right here today. And in a second, you guys will see exactly what I mean. But yeah. Hello, Hack the Planet. That you are also good. But yeah, we had such a wonderful weekend. And I'm hoping everyone else's weekend was good. We're here to get lanterns right now. Because I've been working on some project. Do we still have? Oh, we got some. Let's at least burn through what we already have. But yeah, I have been working away and getting some stuff done. We have some more progress done on... Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more. We have some more progress done on our sarcophagus tunnel that goes to Egypt, which that's actually almost completely finished. And we explored more of the map, but there's really nothing super new other than major ice biomes. So we're not going to be doing that. Let me just upload. Where? Boop. Give me 1 sec. There we go. I just wanted to upload. And mute that. Perfect. That way if... So the chat's been going funky for anyone who steps in and they're curious as to what I'm mumbling about. The chat's been going a bit funky. Sometimes I can read it on the sidebar of the PlayStation. Sometimes people enter something in and no one knows until you glance over at the YouTubes. So, hello friend, how you doing today? So, this is what we have been mostly working on, as well as a bunch of other side projects, which you guys will see later. But now we're going to update. And sweet, that is now updated. What wasn't there now is. But today we're going to be putting a roof on this. This is just kind of a barn I've been working on. Hey, the sidebar is actually updating with what people are saying. Hooray. But yes, this is just a little barn we've been working on. Somewhere nicer to keep our animals than out in the middle of nowhere. Little better place for them to flourish and kind of tie the area together some more. This square needed something because it was pretty freaking barren. And I was thinking about putting in a... I was thinking about putting a tree farm here, but instead I decided we're gonna go with farms. So, yes, I hope everyone's weekend was good. I had a spectacular weekend. In fact, I paid for that a little bit on Sunday. Oh, nope, not yet. Because I'm thinking... I like the acacia, I like the stone, because it's kind of reminiscent of, like, what's going on, stone and wood, but I want to put a on this, because I think it'll look really good. But yes, we kind of had a big get-together at our house with a bunch of friends this past weekend, a lot of friends that we haven't seen in a very, very, very long time. Actually, haven't hung out with them really since I've had the anime shop, so... Probably some time, yeah. But, got to hang out with some friends we haven't seen in a while. There were fires. There was foods. I made chicken. And I made mushrooms. and I made hummus for the first time in a long time. And yeah, it was a great weekend. We started some fires. I wonderfully got a chance to embrace my chaotic self, and was very proud of the fact that I left the room. The fire was out. I came back and I said, the fire is back, but there's less fence now. What did I say? No, there's more fire, less fence. And, you gotta embrace that chaotic side of life sometimes. Sometimes, because, that it helps give balance to your life when you are a little bit more on the chaotic side, because that way you have room for order. Because there's no such thing as chaos without order. You cannot have both. So that means you also cannot have order if you don't have chaos. So there's nothing wrong with that in my book. The funny thing was, like, we have this terrible fence. So it's not like I was just like, I'm going to take this chainsaw and tear apart the fence. And then we'll have more fire. No, we have this terrible fence that's just rotten to the core. And when we buy the house, we will be, yes, there's also a door in it. The door was, the neighbors put the door in. But, and it makes no sense. It's locked. I can't unlock it. I've tried tools. I don't know why. But our fence is rotten to the core, and we're having bonfire, and we blew through our wood quicker than... Yeah, we blew through that wood. Quicker than we had anticipated. So, I don't know. I just said, fuck it. Fuck this fence. I'm past the minute mark. I can curse. But I said, fuck this fence. And, I just started ripping pieces off the fence and throwing it onto the hot coals. And, yeah, don't try that at home, kids. Don't try that at home unless your parents aren't home and your grandma's not home and the other children aren't home. It's the only time you can try that. Or if it's your home. But, yeah, it was a great time getting to see some friends that I haven't seen in forever and get to cook for some people. I enjoy cooking for people. And apparently I made some bomb-ass hummus, which is great, because I haven't made hummus in a second. And, yeah, pretty good time. We got to play... Use Your Words, which is a fun game. And, it's kind of like Jackbox. Let's take care of this. But, yeah. And Sunday, I woke up and I had too many adult-based beverages Saturday night, because that's why it is important to know your limits. If you do not know your limits, set boundaries for yourself, set guides for yourself, because baby, I was feeling it the next day. But you know what? I don't regret it. I don't regret it because I'm a professional alcoholic. No, just kidding. It is not fun to be it is not prideful to be an alcoholic. You know, if you really do have a problem with drinking, it is probably for the best to try to find ways to step away from it if you can. But yeah, so definitely feeling it the next day. My body literally felt like it was made out of poison. But it was a good time. There were fires, there were friends, and there is really nothing else nothing better that you could ask for is good friends and a good, nice, cool night and embracing your chaotic side. I think that's my favorite is embracing the chaotic side. One of my favorite bands actually has a song called World Order is the name of the band, and World Order is the name of the song that I'm talking about. And one of the main quotes of that song is, "No chaos, no order. No chaos, no order." So N-O for the first one and K-N-O-W for the second one. And that is something that I hold very dear to myself. And that is the whole thing of, you cannot have order. You cannot have harmony without a chaotic balance. And chaos doesn't have to necessarily mean evil. Chaos doesn't have to necessarily mean that the world is falling. Chaos can mean joy. Chaos can mean spontaneity. Chaos can be fun, but you have to have a perfect balance. And to know chaos, K-N-O-W, you can know order. Because how would you know if things are chaotic if they've never been chaotic? How would you know if things are in order if you've never known disarray? So that's just something that I look out into life and I think is actually a very beautiful sentiment. And I think it's something that everyone can take a small page out of the book and learn from. And, you know, there are times where it is absolutely appropriate to be a little over the top and ridiculous, but keep good humor in it. Keep a good balance of chaos and harmony within your life. You know, be organized, but also be spur of the moment. And it'll open yourself up to experiences that you wouldn't have been able to experience had you not have let yourself be open to that. So it's just something that honestly I think has always been really important to me in my life, is to kind of not just be one side or the other, because there's no such thing as one side or the other in life. It's, you know, there's multiple facets to many ways of living, many ways of being. So, you know, open yourself up to new experiences. Open yourself up to that inner chaos, and, you know, have fun with it. And if you're not having fun with it, well, then you know the order in which your life is, and maybe that's something that you should step away from, and maybe you should try something else. Because trying something, especially trying something out of your comfort zone, I think is the ultimate chaos. You are welcoming chaos into your life then. You are welcoming change. And chaos is abrupt change. And sometimes that abrupt change can be fun. But yeah. Good times. And I have been doing some thinking. I have been doing some realization that this stream called WitchCraft, yeah, we've done some Pantheon work, or like some Pantheon talk, like we're gonna build this, we're gonna build that, but we haven't really done any like witchy things. And Imbolc just passed not too long ago. For those who do not know Imbolc, Imbolc is one of the pagan fire festival holidays, and it's also one of the pagan fertility holidays. This is actually one of it is the Imbolc. It is the second fire festival, and the first fertility holiday. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and focus at the same time. Oh, there's so much chaos. That's all right. We can handle it. But so we kind of miss in bulk. Some cultures also know it as Candlemas. So, you know, it's just February. It's not too late in the game. We can still do something for Impulk. And something that I was kind of thinking about doing. Because that was like the first holiday since we've started this stream. Like first major Wheel of the Year holiday. So what I'm kind of thinking is we have that empty field back there that we're just like, we're not really sure what we're going to do with it. Well, I'm going to go grab a bed and then bring a bed over here. But I was thinking we should do a very large Wheel of the Year ritual area. And every time we have a Sabbath come up, I think that we should do, like, either deck out that area to resonate with the Sabbath holiday, and maybe possibly on stream. What was I? Oh. Maybe possibly on stream. We need more dark oak. Oh, well, we'll take these. We do some sort of, like, ritual together, kind of, so to speak. Some sort of, like, celebration of that time. So, that's something that I will definitely have done before the end of the month. I need to be very, very careful with the way I schedule things on myself. But right there, I'm thinking we're going to do a very, very, very large Wheel of the Year ritual circle. And I think we'll have, like, shrines dedicated to each cardinal direction. And so, earth, north, west, water, east, air, and south, fire. And I'm thinking, we'll use that as a means of dedicating to deity, as well as, like, showing you guys, like, hey, look, witchy stuff. And I think, oh, where'd he come from? I'm gonna get you. But I think that'd be a way that, maybe we could even invite people in for that. Speaking of inviting people in, we have a new member on the WitchCraft server. I don't know if we want to call it server. Let's just call it realm, because that seems to make a little bit more sense, because I don't have my own server. So we'll call it realm. We have a new resident in the WitchCraft realm, and he does not have anything to show as of yet. However, so this coming weekend, I will finally be getting PlayStation Network. That means I'm gonna get my own skin. So, unfortunately, you won't be able to see this sweet, sweet, sensual face. But, it's alright. It's alright. We'll just invent ourselves. We'll have something new. We'll have something better. We'll invite that orderly chaos into our lives. And, we'll have something even hotter. Even hotter. But, so, in lieu of the fact that we already have someone else building, and they've put in a request with the gods, and I had the deity energy descend upon me. They were very interested in doing a steampunk area. So I was like, if you can make it steampunk witchy, go for it. So once they have a little bit more built up, we'll take a visit over there. I don't know if I said who that someone is, but that would be my husband. We do a lot of playing together, but now that I will have PlayStation Network, coming and getting all set up, we will get some other people on here and see what they are interested in doing. So basically, especially since I'm mapping out the entire area, I'm pretty much gonna play real estate agent and just be like, where would you like to live? I'm gonna be Tom Nook from Animal Crossing. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep. Mob boys and everything. Yep. The only difference is no one will owe me money. I guess I'll be like the new Tom Nook, where it's like, alright, well, if you want to live in a tent your whole life, go for it. But speaking of other games, later this week, so either Tuesday or Thursday, depending on what is, we will be starting Catherine Full Body. I was thinking that the first episode of Catherine Full Body maybe we'll do on Valentine's Day, so if it's not up before then, check out for Valentine's Day. Because, I mean, what wouldn't be better for Valentine's Day? Right? Right. If you don't know what Catherine Full Body is, make sure you tune in. That episode's probably up if this is that far in the future. Depends where you are. Depends where you are within the timeline. But yeah, obviously we already have some cows in here. I'm either gonna do llamas or horses over there, and then pigs there. Just to have pigs, so that way if we feel like getting butchers to where we can trade with, that will be very beneficial. Very beneficial for us. And maybe we get some fishermen to be more beneficial. And we are still going to be doing sheep, but I have decided that the area underneath the page and bottle is going to be sort of a leather worker area, and we'll have every single color of sheep. I think we'll actually do like a nice little sheep corral, and I think that'll work out just fine. My last realm that I was in, I kind of just ended up creating a grocery store and had all the animals in these tiny little pens, and I was like, this time I think I'll be a little bit kinder. I'll be a little bit kinder instead of making them all live in a cube the size of a toaster. So I just kind of wanted to create some chill ambience. I know this isn't the most highest efficiency cow farm or animal farm, but we don't, for our needs, we don't need the highest efficiency. However, if you are looking for high efficiency farms, there are some great YouTubers for that. Definitely check out Mumbo Jumbo or Iskel85. But unfortunately, yeah, we ain't that cool here. But I do plan on doing some blaze farms. Because we are fortunate enough to have a terrifying blaze spawner right next to where our Egyptian gateway is. So I will be building a blaze farm there. I don't know if I'll be putting out a tutorial for that. I don't know if anyone's interested in a tutorial for that. There's 1,000 other tutorials online for Blaze Farms. No, you're wrong. So yeah, sometime before the end of the month, we will be doing a Minecraft in bulk. And we'll have a ritual area set up, and we'll definitely plan to do something for Litha. We'll do something for Beltane. We'll do some. Well, we definitely have to do something for Samhain, because Samhain's kind of a jam. Litha, Beltane, Yule just passed, so it'll be a while before we do anything for Yule. Dang, not what I wanted. Oh my god, why is my brain blanking on the rest? I said Beltane, Mabon. I said Litha, I said Beltane, I said Mabon, I said Samhain, I said Yule. I know I'm missing a couple. Oh, Llamas or Lundas, depending on what your preference is. Because really, witchiness is mostly DIY, the religion. It's, what do you believe? What pantheon do you want to work with? What energies do you want to work with? Are your beliefs harmful to others? If they are, you're in the wrong religion. We don't really believe in that. We don't believe in bringing ill will or harm to others. So, if you were in this stream to maybe learn some curses, sorry bro, you're in the wrong stream. Let's see. That's actually looking pretty good. That's looking pretty nice. I feel like I want a top part though. And let's start using up those torches that we made. Not exactly where we want it, but it works. And yeah, there we go. Ooh, that's looking sexy. But yeah, we in the witchy community, we typically believe ye it harm none, do as ye will. And if you can't tell what that means, it means if you don't harm other people, and you're not fucking with other people, and you're working towards the greater good, and you're working towards, joy and wholeness of not just yourself, but as well as others, when you can, not working beyond your means, then yeah, that's witchiness, boy. Or girl. Or chupacabra, whatever you decide you wish to be. I don't judge. If you want to be a chupacabra, you can. It's okay. Oh, this is gonna be so... Oh, I don't have to sleep, or I don't have to hide through the night. I can move freely because I brought a bed. You make things hard. You make things real hard. Alright, there we go. So, hey, if you're witchy curious, be witchy curious. Look into it. You never know. Maybe it's something that you resonate with. There's nothing wrong with it. However, I will say that some of you may live with parents. And I understand wanting to be out of the broom closet. I understand wanting to be free about who you are and what you believe, and you want to be accepted by others. I understand that wholeheartedly. But you gotta gauge what situations it's appropriate to let people know, and what situations it's not so much. Because as much as we wish as much as we all wish we could live in a beautiful world where everyone accepts everyone, unfortunately we also have to take a bite of reality, and reality can suck sometimes. But the important thing is that you find people who do support you for who you are, who do love you for who you are, and embrace those people. Because when the chips are down, those are the people that you're going to be able to depend upon. And if you can't depend upon them, depending on the circumstance, you might also want to cut those people out of your life. Unfortunately, that's just how that is. You'll be better for it. You'll be happier for it. I promise. It's just sometimes the best road is never the easiest. But we can do it together. Because I believe in you. I'm here for you. And you know what else believes in you? This barn. As long as this barn shall stand, I shall have belief in you. Let's set this barn on fire. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. However, I would love to do that to a Darkwoods mansion. I just want to see one burn. Yeah, you know, I'm just one of those people that if the world's on fire, it's a good day, maybe. Except for when forests are on fire. That's when it's not a good day. That's definitely when it's not a good day. Yeah, we're going to put a little top part on this because it looks too flat. I don't want it flat. I want it to be pointy. Yeah. Should have got glass. Oh well, we'll get it next time. I just need a little bit more dark oak. We'll see if that one decides to grow on its own. One thing I love about having all the trees, because we have all the trees now, is the fact that I don't have to trek out too far to get any kind of material. I am still looking for the terracotta desert. The Badlands Desert. I don't know what it's actually called. I think it's called Badlands, but I've heard it's changed. A lot of people just refer to it as terracotta, so whatever. I know that the old school Minecraft players call it the hardened clay desert because it used to be called hardened clay. So whatever. I just realized I'm an idiot. Oh no, they're so close in hue sometimes. Oh, we need more dark oak. We're just mining a bunch of spruce. Close but no cigar, my friend. But yes, just like in Animal Crossing, I want to have all the trees. I like to have all the things in games when I can, because you know what? If I can't have all the things in a game, then what's the point? If I can't have all the things in something, because I can't have all the things in life, that's for damn sure. I don't think anyone can have all the things in life. And I bet the people who do have all the things in life, they're probably still missing something. Alright. Now that we have enough spruce and dark oak, let's see. We will fix that. That tree won't be like that forever, I promise. But yeah, the Inari Shrine, I will have to take you guys by that before I end, because it is finished, it is complete, it is beautiful. I do want to do 2 custom trees though, so we will probably do a stream with custom trees. Good job coming up here and not doing anything. Alright, let's get our half slabs going. I think we'll have enough this. But yep, we have, like I said, we've got 1 new person building, and I think there might be 2, possibly 3 more people that we might get building on here. Maybe 4. Ooh. But I don't know. We'll see. It's pretty much just gonna be like, hey, what do you like? Build it witchy. Build it here. Yep, that's fine. So we're just gonna make this top part. And I'll just put in the windows later. We have also started on some more things in the Egyptian area, which when they're a little bit further along, I'll give you guys a gander at that. We've explored the map a little bit more, but like I said, there's really nothing to see. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'm already out of acacia. Oh, acacia. I thought I had enough. Alright. 2 more trees and then we should be done. Go down. But yep, just like in Animal Crossing where you gotta have all the different kinds of fruit trees, I like to have all the different kinds of woods. I think wood and the stone bricks, especially the mossy stone bricks or the cracked stone bricks, are my absolute favorite to work with. But I keep trying to not only work with those pallets because everything would just be very much exactly the same, and I like to have a little bit of variety. That again, variety is the spice of life, as you know. Jeez. Sometimes the talkies don't worky so much, but I'm sure everyone has that problem. And another thing that we do want to start working on is my storage banks that I have. They are pretty much getting full. And I need to start the redstone for those. So I think that's going to be another project today of building the storage banks, or at least the redstone for them. So that'll be very soon coming as well. And I don't know if I said yet, but I know that I said that we're going to have like a ritual area by the end of the month. We'll also do something for in bulk because we should. That would be kind and fair. And it'd be fun. And that actually might be something. Ooh, thoughts are coming, brains are turning. The hamster's not dead in the wheel yet, boys and girls. I am thinking, my brain soup is brewing, and it's thinking that maybe that'll be something that we can invite guests in for, is doing witchy activity on the stream during the holidays. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Ooh, I love the new moon in this game. I love it. It would be super cool if they introduced a blood moon, though. That'd be wonderful. That's one too many on this side. Alright, and 1, 2, 3. And I actually would like to... I will add her channel down below. 1, 2, 3, perfect. And 1, 2, 3, awesome. But a very sweet girl named Lexi kind of gave me a shout out on her new stream that she is doing, and it was really sweet. Because I know that I've said before that I'm doing this stream because like I want to get over like stage fright and stuff, and she's doing the same thing, and it was really sweet and kind of her to shout out my channel. She said that like I kind of gave her the spark of inspiration for that, and I wanted to shout out that, and I will add her channel to the description below. But I just thought that that was very sweet of her to give me a shout out on her channel. And to say that, I don't know, I inspired her to do something, because I'm very proud to say that, you know, I've inspired someone to do something, you know, because, you know, I shouldn't be like ashamed or like be overly humble about it, because, you know, that is a good thing to inspire others to do other good things, and I'm gonna own that action. And I'm proud of her that she is stepping out of her comfort zone. Because that's not an easy thing to do. I know. I don't know where my comfort zone is anymore. I think the worst ever, though, public speaking experience I've ever had. Because this is public speaking light. This is public speaking like the cakewalk class, you know, in comparison of like having to actually stand up in front of a crowd of people or a group of people and talk. A couple years back, I was helping out at Tampa Bay Comic-Con. I was helping this anime fan club, and they were very interested in doing an anime history panel. That is great. Because that's their passion. Follow your passions. It's a good thing. However, there's a difference between I guess it's different personality types or something. Pretty much I was one of the presenters, and I was assigned a timeline of anime, and the timeline was like 80s to early 2000s. I'm 30. I got it. No problem. I gots. And we had met at least 5 or 6 times, and I thought we were good to go. We were doing 3 panels. Only one of them was anime history. The other one was Studio Ghibli Jeopardy, which I put together the whole thing myself. Pretty much. I think Nathan helped me on it a bit, but for the most part, like, I pushed for us to do that. Anyways, moving away from the point. When it came time for other people to so we're on stage. There is a crowd of people, and by crowd I mean like there's between 30 and 50 people in this room, and they were all nervous, so they asked if I could go first. No problem. I totally get that. You know, there's times when the jobs that I had at Publix and whatnot kind of worked out because you kind of learn that you have no choice. You have to talk to people. So I was like, no problem. I got it. I will start us off and kind of warm up the crowd and like just ease you guys into it. So I took up half of the speaking time with anime from the early 2000s. So we had an hour. I took up a half hour. When it came time for them to present, I said, and now we're going to move on to such and such. Anime from, I believe I said, now we're going to move down to anime from the 60s and 70s. And I gestured to the person that was supposed to work on that. Also, by the way, that wasn't the only derailment. There was another derailment. The other derailment was someone who wasn't even at any of like the pre-planning. Just kind of showed up and they're like, "Hey, I'm here now." So that was already kind of like, okay, this is a little strange. But anyways, moving back to the conversation, I'm a squirrel and I just move back and forth like a squirrel do. So when it came time to they needed to present in front of this large crowd of anime fans, they said, "I don't feel like talking. Can you just make your part last longer?" And at that point, I the only thing I could think of was, oh no. Okay. So I milked it as much as I could. And I tried to coax them into saying something, anything. And then I realized anything is bad. Just something is not, it's not good. And the reason why, I need to go get some glass. That reason in being is, yes, they said something. They said anything, and that something anything was, oh, the only reason that they make animes in Japan is so they can sell toys. And for that to be the first thing you say on mic to a room of people who wanted to learn about the history of anime hurt my heart and soul. Because, okay, let's be honest. Let's be real. Let's be constructive here. Yes, there are things that are made to just commercialize and sell things. I get that. I understand that. I know that is a part of just life and society and just being and commercialism. Because yes, you do need to sell things to make something continue on if you want to be profitable. I get that. Okay. So that's out of the way. Take that, throw it into the other room because it doesn't matter right now. Why would you tell people who are either A, that's looking nice. Why would you tell people who are either A, interested in anime or interested in learning anime that the only reason that they make anime ever, which is not true, the only reason they make anime ever is to sell toys? Because that's not the only reason they make anime. There are lots of experimental projects. There are lots of things that are passion projects that people just make because they love and appreciate the art medium, or they have a dream, or, you know, they want to express this story to people. There's tons of people out there who do that. Like, they do it to inspire hope. You know, like there's actually an anime genre that is called I wish I could remember the full Japanese term for it, but it translates as like the healing anime, or like healing animation, where it's actually like supposed to like touch your soul and make you feel like you like learned something, or like you experienced something that you know, is very like refreshing to you, refreshing to your spirit, and like helps like bring you back and give you courage. Like, I'm pretty dang sure that those weren't just made to sell toys. Yes, shonen anime. I like me some My Hero Academia. I like me some Dragon Ball Z. But let's both be completely honest. And that's fine. I love Dragon Ball Z. I love Dragon Ball. And GT is, you know, you can have opinions on it. You can feel ways about it. But you know, if you like it, go for it. You know, if you don't, like, you know, most people, I understand. I'm kind of in that same boat, but whatever. This is nice. This is super nice. I'm gonna have to go up there and fix that though, because that's gonna bother someone at some point, I'm sure. But so, in the reality of things, yeah, there are animes that are just made for people to buy stuff, but that's not the thing as a whole. And you don't say that to a large group of people. Needless to say, when that happened, a lot of people got up and they walked out, and that happens at panels. That happens all the time at conventions. You know, you go to a panel and you find out it's not for you. And I was fine with that, but when people are walking out because that was said. That was a thing that was said. And like, I get social awkwardness too. I understand that as well. No one is perfect. Social awkwardness is something that is very common in this day and age, but a lot of people walked out of the room after that, and I felt really bad because I was like, this isn't right, and I didn't want people believing that you know, there's misinformation that's so much better. There's misinformation everywhere, and I didn't want people believing that that's exactly like the only reason anime is made. So that was Brittany's worst ever experience in public speaking. And honestly, right after that, because we still had 20 minutes after that, the rest of it was just like, well, who wants to sit around and watch Brittany die on stage for another 20 minutes? But here's the thing. I lived through that. I didn't stop living because of it. I didn't die of embarrassment. And that was kind of on the chaotic side, you could say. But that's fine. Because, you know what? Because that happened, yeah, I know when things are bad. I also know when things are good, though. So, appreciate when things are good. But don't hate it when things are bad. Just know that life is full of learning experiences. And you're not a bad person for not getting everything perfect. So, heck yeah. I'm going to put some more lanterns in here, but I think that this is pretty much done. I think we're pretty good. Like, I want to put some more crops out here. I want to add some dirt. I want to add some dirt. Get some more grass going. Get some more nature feelies going. Put some more trees over here. But I think for the most part, other than having to go get a whole bunch more dirt, which I won't make you live through that, I think this looks I think this looks great. I think it looks fantastic. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this little adventure. Yep, murder has to happen. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this adventure. This was actually really wonderful talking to you guys. I remember last night thinking that I was excited that I get to stream today and tell you guys that I had a good weekend and I had good times with friends and I made food, made some bomb-ass stuffed mushrooms and hummus. And I had a good time, and I hope you guys have good times. And I hope you guys love... See, I told you, creepers get stuck. Everything gets stuck there. It's hilarious. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I hope you have a week full of wonderment and joy, and you know what? You should love yourself today, because I love you today. So guys, thank you so much for joining me, if you did join me for the full 55 minutes. And yeah, I think next week I might have my own custom skin. So take a gander at this lovely, lovely lady while you can. So thanks again, guys, and bye!